What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wolfcryer here, and Blizzard has announced the theme for Season 15, and that will be the Boon of the Horadrim. And this season's theme will be double bounty mats. Every time you run a set of bounties, you get not one, but 2 caches. So double the bounty mats, which is pretty cool, and hopefully we'll get more people doing bounties, especially public bounties for hardcore, which I personally found a ton of trouble finding groups for that sort of thing. So hopefully this little bump in Haedrig caches will get more people doing that, and we can get some more bounty mats. This is pretty good as far as getting those primal or end game items for your builds and allowing you to push further on the leaderboards. Now, one thing I do want to point out is the wording right underneath this post, and that is Season 15 begins on September 21st. We wanted to give you a glimpse of what to expect before you race out the gate as we continue to evolve and bring new things to themed seasons. Now, this wording is very important. I think there's been something along the lines of this whole theme previously in Diablo 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there have been double bounty mat events, if you will. Overall, I do think this is not a horrible idea. A full season of double bounty mats definitely sounds pretty cool. Should help with your pushing, like I said previously. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd have to say is this game is what it is currently. I do not expect a massive amount of updates or upgrades unless they are working on an expansion or another character pack, that sort of thing. But right now, we're going to have to wait till Blizzcon to see what's going on with the future of Diablo 3 and the future of the franchise as a whole. So I would definitely hang tight on that. I know a lot of people are upset that this is the theme, but we really didn't expect much in terms of other ways to go. Yes, the community gave them plenty of ideas, but I think right now the core Diablo team is working on something else and not this themed season. I think this is just something they're going to turn on and off during the seasons. I think that overall the main Diablo group is working on something else. And that something is most likely not the Switch because, let's face it, that's done. There's nothing else for the Diablo team to work on. I don't think that they are going to put a heavy amount of effort into theme seasons unless there's a expansion coming, that sort of thing. And then perhaps they can build into that. Or they might just be focusing on the next iteration of this franchise. I am still wicked hyped for BlizzCon. This theme actually reaffirms that hype because if Diablo was spending a ton of time working on theme seasons, then they're not really working on something else that much. So in my opinion, this whole theme actually benefits the game in the fact that they're working on something else. And that whole sentence about continuing to evolve and bring new things to theme seasons seems like that sometime in the future, maybe we will get other things that haven't been done before in this game. Especially, like I said, if there's an expansion or class pack coming, something else might be coming with Diablo 3. There are a lot of people out there who are going to say Diablo 3 is dead. Diablo 3 is just Diablo 3. It's dead if you don't play it. It's not dead if you play it. And everybody's allowed their opinions and they can choose for themselves whether or not to play the game. I'm not going to tell you to play the game. I personally still have fun playing the game. I personally have fun playing Path of Exile. I personally have fun playing other games as well. Diablo 3 always calls me home, especially at the start of a new season. And I usually end up playing at least a few weeks during every season because I enjoy the game. I like the game for what it is. I bought the game 6 years ago, bought the expansion, and you know what? I've gotten my money's worth and more out of this game. And I'm actually appreciative for that because there's not a lot of games that I've played during my lifetime that I can say I've played as much as Diablo 3. So hopefully this is something that at least lets you play for a little while in Season 15. Now, as far as the rewards, looks like they're sticking with the Conqueror set, and there's a new portrait frame as well as a new / reskinned pet. You do have that to work towards in your seasonal journeys as you progress into Season 15, so we do have that coming for us. Hopefully there's wings next season. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully season 16 has some nice wings, because I do miss getting wings in the game as well. But that pet's pretty cool, and it gives me another reason to play season 15. Now, as far as the Haedrig's gift sets for season 15, Barbarian is getting Wrath of the Wastes, which is a pretty good set for Barbarian, and Crusader is getting Roland's Legacy. Demon Hunter is getting the Unhallowed Essence set. Monk is getting my least favorite set with Raiment of 1,000 Storms. Necromancer is getting the Rathma set. Witch Doctor is getting Helltooth, and Wizard is getting Tel Rasha's Elements. So it's looking like the worst one on that board is the Monk. So I'm not entirely sure I'm starting Monk next season. I might go with a different class to start and see where we go from there. Not entirely sure on that whole thing, but I'm definitely not looking forward to Raiment, especially for that GR20. It doesn't really bring anything to the game until you have that 6-piece set. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I always greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Greatly helps the channel, and you all have a fantastic day. Peace.